Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. Are you getting what you want out of the relationship? Are you getting what you want? And it would seem simple, but let's just be real. There's a lot of men out here, they just happy to be seen with that woman, especially if she's above average in attraction or even a supermodel of the world type. But then when they get home or they get behind closed doors, that woman's giving him hell. There's many guys, there's many married men, yeah, they might have that ring on their finger and yeah, they might say they married to that woman who's somewhat attractive, but they're not having sex. The last number I saw for the men married in sexless marriages was 40%. And that was a few years ago I saw that. It might be higher. That's because that's voluntary right there to talk about it. So it might be some men not talking about it. There's men who would get married, have that, once that woman had that baby, won't have sex with them anymore. There's men in some jacked up relationships. But here's the thing. And it's not selfish for you to think this. You gotta be getting what you want. What do you want? Why are you in that relationship? Now, if you're not getting what you want, it's pointless for you to be in that relationship. It is pointless. I don't care who's saying it. It might be somebody in your church saying, oh, you should be married. In fact, I ain't gonna give the guy's name, but I know there's a guy, we've done a couple consultations and everybody's telling him he should be married. I was like, nah, unless you want to be. Because he's not getting stuff out of it. I've talked to quite a few men. They ain't getting something they want from the women. It could be sex, it could be respect, it could be support, it could be the main thing in cooperation with their operation. They're not getting it. See, but then you're like, hold on, wait a minute. Why are you in this relationship? Because let's be real out here. When we're talking relationships, society will say, oh, you should be married. Oh, you should be in a relationship. You should have this. I'm going to tell you what, if you're not getting what you want out of that relationship, it's a waste of time for, well, at least you. It may or may not be a waste of time for her. And you know what? It don't really matter. Because you're involved in this. As a man, that's one thing you gotta be selfish about. Let's be clear. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship if it's an asset to you, if she's in cooperation to your operation, if she is helping you, if she is bringing you what you want. I'll use the obvious one, sex. Sex. If all you want is sex from a woman, and as long as you are honest about it and let her know that, as long as she giving that to you, hey, you getting something out of it. But any mature man, he not only wants that, but he wants cooperation other times. He wants a woman he can talk to. Are you able to talk to that woman? Because there are relationships out there now where, yeah, they might be married, but they're not really doing much. There's a lot of women out there cheating because they're not getting what they want from their husbands. And obviously their husbands ain't getting that from them. And what's the point of being there? Not even for children, because children pick up on stuff. There's some people stay together, they'll stay together for the children, but you actually hurting the children because they picking up on any negativity, and then they'll probably repeat that in their relationships. One of the things you got to think, if you're going to be out here, you're going to be in a relationship, whether it's just whatever type of relationship it is, anything from friends with benefits to a full-blown marriage. You have to be getting something out of it. That's the question. Are you getting something out of it? And not what they want. When I say they, what society say, oh, you should be married or you should have this. No, it's up to you. You got to be selfish in that. Is that the type of woman you want to be with, or is she giving you hell all the time? Let me talk about that for a second. There's plenty of men married to women who, quite frankly, just giving them hell all the time. Giving them hell. There are too many stories about that. The women giving them hell behind closed doors. Indeed, you got some women, shoot, they want to break a man down. They'll marry a man just to break him down. They're not giving them anything. They will break him. You get some women, they'll let their man know they messing with another man just to mess with his head. Now, a man shouldn't want that. Is that woman really doing what you really want her to do? And when I mean that, I don't mean just being like some submissive woman. Oh, hold up, let me throw that out there. If that's what you want, is she giving you that? Probably not. Probably not if that's what you want. You're not getting something out of it. See, here's the thing. Every relationship you be in should be an asset to you, not a liability. Every relationship should make you better. Now, it doesn't have to be a permanent one. Even if it's a short-term relationship, even maybe you last a few months, you should be better than you was before you got into it. You should get something out of it. You should be able to look at every relationship you've been in, every single relationship you've been in, and be able to say to yourself, you know what? I learned this from her. I learned this from her. I got this. I was able to do this. Now, if you're not doing that, or if you're in a relationship now, you're not getting anything, it's not making you into a better person, you're not getting anything out of it. Is that woman an asset to you? Remember, I've talked about that before. Is she an asset or is she a liability? Is she breaking you down? Is she really helping you to get to the places that you can get to? Because it's more than just how cute she is or how good her sex is. In fact, that's how many men get caught. They get so caught up in what she looked like or how good her sex is, they ignore the other stuff. Then they find out the other way, that's not her. That's not who she really is. Even when the guy have a baby, he find out that ain't his baby. How's that woman helping you? She wouldn't even have your child. And in fact, for her to even be in that position means she had another man. How's that helping you? You might have another man up in your place. And I've known of some women, they will have that. Their husbands be out doing whatever, then they'll have another man up in their place. How's that woman helping him? If you're dealing with a woman, and I don't mean she got to be some doormat or something like that. She needs to be helpful. She needs to be in cooperation with your operation. She needs to be an asset to you. You need to look at your life and it's like, if you've been with her a year, you need to look at your life and say, you know what, I've improved in a year. And not just, even when you talk about being on a mission, is she in submission to that mission? And when I say that, I don't mean she's a doormat. She's helping you on your mission. You got to look at all of that stuff. And if you're not getting it, you need to question that. If you're dealing with a woman now, especially fellas dealing with a woman now on any level, are you getting what you want out of the relationship? I want you to think about that. That is very important. Very important. Something for you to think about. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. Really think on this. Are you getting what you want out of the relationship? All right? And I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.